Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Right about now it is time to leave Orlando back to Atlanta, and let me just say that it's been a really good trip, and look forward to the ride back to Atlanta, back home. What I'm not looking forward to is the seat. Now the seat was hard, man. The Saddlemen Road Sofa heated seat was hard. I'm hoping on the way back it'll be a little better. They say it needs about 1,000 miles to break in. It's already at 600-700 miles this trip, so on the way back another 500 miles, it should be well over 1,000. So let's see what happens. But you know what, I'm gonna set up the bike and let's hit the road. Guys, we are on our way back to Atlanta. It's about a 470 some mile trip. 471 or 72 miles. And I didn't get gas from the city. I figure let me just head out of the city and then we'll get gas from there. It's actually 10 degrees cooler here in Florida. Cloudy as well, as you can see in the cameras. But it was like 77 degrees yesterday and it's 66 today. So roughly about 10-11 degrees cooler here, and it's another 10 degrees cooler in Georgia, so it's about 56-57 degrees there. By the time I get there, I mean, it's 2:30. Nothing goes according to plan, you know. I wanted to leave at 10, but I woke up late. I was really tired, so I figured, you know what, it's better to get a few hours of extra sleep in, go out on a road trip back to Atlanta fresh on the motorcycle rather than being tired. The downside is that instead of getting there by 6 p.m. right when the sun is going down, I'm gonna now get there by 10 p.m. roughly, if not longer than 10 p.m. maybe 11. And it's gonna be like in the lower 40s when I get back, which is fine. I've got the gear to cope with that. I even, from the get-go, I have my Sedici 3-season jacket, the really warm one, out already, so that way I don't have to worry about anything. But my only thing is I forgot to bring my heavy-duty, you know, the freeze-out lowers liner, you know, the lower for my legs and the thighs, the freeze-out thermals that are sold by Cycle Gear. I forgot to bring those. I brought the slightly thinner ones from the ones that I got from Costco. Now they still do a good job, but it says 32 degrees. I don't think it's a good till 32 degrees or even higher. I don't think so. I think it's meant, definitely not on a motorcycle, of course. I think that 32 is just meant for if you're standing still or in your tent. It works fine. But I think the freeze out gear from Cycle Gear works really good. And I forgot to bring that really thick lower thermals, but it's alright. Should be alright. I left there, it was still in the low 40s, like 39, 40 degrees when I was on my way to Florida, and these things did fine. I mean, you know, the engine heat, good thing with the lowers, the engine heat kind of sticks around a little bit, so that kind of helped me stay a bit cozy. So that was good. But yeah, long ride back. Man, the excitement of coming out to Florida on your motorcycles, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna ride my bike, and then on the way back you're like, ah. I'm still excited that I'm riding my bike, but yeah, I could have flown or taken a car, or I don't know, who am I kidding? I enjoy riding. I enjoy it, especially when the weather is this beautiful. Who wouldn't enjoy riding? Yeah, man. Other than that, the trip has been great. Like I was saying earlier, if you haven't seen my ride down here from Atlanta, I'll post the card up there. And also, or up here, one of those places. And also I went to Daytona and visited the Bruce Rossmeyer's Harley Davidson Daytona over there. And man, what a store, what a stop. I gotta tell you, if you've never been to Daytona Harley, even if you're not into Harleys but you do like the brand and you don't own one, I would definitely suggest you go there. My goodness, what a huge dealership, man. I've never seen a bigger Harley dealership yet. And even the person up there was saying that this is like the second or third largest dealership in America. And I'm like, man, there's a bigger dealership than this? I mean, this, like our little old dealerships in Atlanta, I mean, just to tell you, like, we have a handful of t-shirts. These guys had at least a few hundred different kind of t-shirts. We have like 6 pair of shoes up there for you to decide from. These guys, it was like going into a shoe store, you know. That's how many shoes they had. It's crazy. I mean, like, you had at least 25 to 30 men's shoes to choose from, at least, if not more. And I think even more for women. I mean, you're talking like freaking 70, 80 shoes to choose from. I mean, this is like a shoe store. It was amazing. And then they had a separate store right across. So the back of the store opens up into a parking lot of that shopping plaza, and the first store right there, literally like 10 steps away from the service entrance, is their outlet store. Like, you have an outlet store? They're like, yep, we have a turnover period. After that, everything goes into the outlet store. And man, that outlet store was so cheap, like $20 t-shirts, Harley t-shirts. I'm not just talking about crappy Harley t-shirts. $20 for a t-shirt that I freaking, you know, like in Atlanta, I saw some same shirts that were 36 bucks. I was like, what? That's crazy. Something going on the highway, I'm not sure, but we were at a standstill for, I don't know, 1 hour 10 minutes on the turnpike, and it just opened up 10 minutes ago. I mean, I didn't even see an accident, although somebody said there was an accident on the when I was looking at the map, but I didn't even see an accident, no construction. I have no idea why we were standing still. I know it's after the holidays, so a lot of people are going back, so yeah, there's bound to be some crap happen on the highway. But now I don't know if you can see, but it's starting to drizzle here, whichever town I'm crossing in Florida. And if it starts to rain heavy, which I feel like it's about to, I'll have to pull over and put my rain gear on. But let's see if it just stays drizzly like this, or does it get heavy? Because if it just stays drizzly like this, like the way it is right now, I should be alright. I don't have to cover the bags either, because as far as the Nelson rig bags go, Route 1 highway bags, they say that if it's just light drizzle like this, you don't have to worry about putting the rain cover on. They're water resistant. So, but if it starts to pour down heavy, then yeah, you gotta put the cover on. So we'll see. Right now it's drizzling. According to the weather, it said at 5 o'clock in the afternoon it's gonna start raining, and it's just a minute over 5 p.m. right now. So let's see if the weather news is accurate today, or I'm hoping it won't be accurate and the rain will start later, late enough where I've crossed this little section where the bad weather is going to be. So I don't know, let's see. Alright guys, I just stopped at a rest area to use the restroom, and it's getting quite cold, and as you can see, all I have is my old school Night Riker t-shirt on and a thin thermal. So I'm just gonna put on my new winter gloves that I bought from Harley. They're like gauntlet gloves, which is perfect. It'll go over the jacket, and put my freeze out gear on and my warm jacket, and we should be good to go. Let me go ahead and get that set up and hit the road. Gotten cold. I'm pretty sure you can't see my new gloves, but they're really good. Gauntlet gloves was a must, because I wanted them to go over the jacket, as the wind, if you don't have them, the wind comes through the cuffs all the way up to your arms and inside, hits your torso. So I wanted to go ahead and get all that on there. Now I'm super comfortable. I just turned the heated grips off because I don't need it anymore. Got these really nice warm gloves. They're a little bulky, so I'm trying to get used to, you know, it's not easy hitting these controls since the gloves are just a little bit thick. But still, much better than not having anything. These things are warm. I'm so glad I got these gloves. Got my thermal on, got my jacket, ready to go. We're super late though, I'll tell you, we're late. It is 6 o'clock and I'm not even 200 miles in yet. And there's another place in Macon that I've heard is so good. It's called Genji's Grill. Got to stop over there to get something to eat as well. So I probably won't get home till about 12. Well, hopefully it'll be earlier than that, but I think it's going to be 12 o'clock. So anyway, I'm loaded up, geared up, so it should all be good. I just pray that I don't see any deer or anything on the road. That would suck. But anyway, there's a lot of traffic, so I'm sure lot of volume on the highway, so hopefully everything will be all right. It's getting cold. Let's see here. This must be down to the 50s. But let me tell you, these awesome gloves keeping me nice and warm, and if it gets any cooler than this, then all I have to do is wear a liner. That's it. Pretty happy about that. Alright, let's head out. Next stop is Macon, and we're gonna get some dinner from there, and then it should be about 100 miles home. Great. Okay, slight change of plan. Forgot it's Sunday, and because it's Sunday, everything closes early, and we won't be able to make that Japanese restaurant. So we're just gonna stop at where we stopped last time. We were closer to exit 62, and what is that, Tifton area? We're just gonna stop at Tifton and get something to eat. Alright guys, last fuel stop, about 100 miles from home. I'm tired. Orlando's only less than 500 miles away. It shouldn't take 10 hours to get there or back. Anyway, stopped at QT here. Actually, it's about an hour away, so about 60, 70 miles away from home. Not bad. I'm gonna go inside, freshen up, get a Red Bull, and hit the road. Man, it is cold. Oh, what a trip. How many miles total? 481 miles. Pretty, man, it took a long time though. Took a long time. Was not expecting that. But, you know, it was not a marathon. It was not a race. Here we go. I don't know why I'm revving the bike. It's freaking 12:20 in the morning. And oh, there we go, man. We are home. All right, guys, we are back home. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 1:45. And yeah, it took a long time, man. I think what happened? I had breakfast, left late, like around, I don't know, 3:30, 3 o'clock. Freaking traffic jam on the Florida Turnpike. I guess everybody's going back home. I didn't see an accident. It showed there was an accident, but whatever. Wasted about an hour and a half. But got home safe and sound. That's what counts, right? So there she is. She did pretty good, man. Did pretty good. I was just checking because I think, yeah, I crossed 7,700 miles. Luggage did pretty good. It's on there, rock solid. Luggage is good, man. I like this. I'm glad I kept this. I had the Kuryakin bag, which is like this small, but this is a 60-liter bag. It is the Route 1 by Nelson Rig. Yeah, they say it's a lifetime guarantee on the fading and that it will not fade, and it's water resistant too. So, and then this is the 20-liter bag that I use. It was perfect. I had my shoes in there, my slippers, and my rain gear in there. It did sprinkle on me a couple of times today, but not enough for me, not enough rain for me to stop and put my rain gear on. But yeah, back home, and I don't know how I'm gonna go to work tomorrow, but I gotta go to work tomorrow morning. Yeah, enjoyed the trip in Florida. It was great weather up there, a little cool as well, but can't wait to do it again, man. Can't wait to do it again and go to a different destination or go back to Florida, whatever. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching the videos. I appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber yet, please go ahead and hit that button, subscribe button. Please hit that like button. I appreciate it. Until next time.